Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would show you how I personally highlight and contour. You've seen me do it in plenty of videos before, but I thought I would kind of talk you through it, go a little bit in depth and kind of reasons why to highlight contour or just kind of how I do it personally. There's a lot of highlight contour videos out there. There's some for specific face shapes. If you feel like you have an awkward face shape and you don't know how to contour it and I'm no help, you can just Google those. I don't know what I was gonna say.
If you want to look snatched,
If you want to look bomb, if you want to look snatched,
you want to look like,
watch this video.
you want to look like me. If you want to look like, you
after this video, you will look like me exactly to a T.
To a T.
You will be Karli.
I don't need no knife or taser.
Okay. If you don't have cheekbones, like I don't have cheekbones, and you want to fake it, then this video is for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you want to see next, or if you just have any questions, any products that I forgot to mention that I use, let me know. So without any further ado, I'm going to transition into the actual video itself.
Are you going to do like a voiceover?
No, I'm talking through. So,
Okay. You go, bro.
okay.
I believe in you.
I don't know how people film for them. You know, some people have someone behind the camera.
Yeah.
I just be like, hello. Okay.
Okay, pull it together.
So first things first, I already did my eyes and I have my foundation on. It's just the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. So now I'm going to highlight using concealer, and I'm just going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. And how I like to conceal, if I'm doing a full face of makeup or just in general, is I create a triangle under my eye. And it may seem like a lot of concealer, but that's because it is. But we'll blend it out and it'll look okay. Then I also put concealer on my chin and my forehead. You can also put it down the bridge of your nose and on top of your cupid's bow. Anything you want to bring forward, you want to highlight. So now I'm just going to blend that out. And then I'm going to set everything with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. You can set with a lighter powder for the areas that you highlighted with, but I like to set with the Stay Matte first and then go back over it with a banana shade to lighten it up. Now that the entire face is set, I am going to start contouring. You can go right in with your contour shade if you want, but I personally like to bronze the face first. I just feel like it makes the contour look a lot more seamless. So for today, I'm actually going to be using a new bronzer. It's the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in light to medium, and it has a really nice sheen to it. It's almost kind of like a highlighter, but that is what I'm going to be using to bronze the skin. I hit everywhere that I'm going to be contouring with the bronzer first. So I hit the hollows of my cheeks and kind of bring it up onto my cheekbones. And then I'll do the sides of my forehead and my hairline. I have a round face, so when I contour, I want to make it look a lot more slimmer and add angles to it. So I don't contour right beside my eyes because I want the angles. But if you feel like you have a really wide face, you can bring your contour around. Anywhere that you highlight, that is going to be bringing attention to it. Everywhere that you contour, it's kind of creating shadows and slimming it down. So I'm also going to put bronzer along my jawline. Now I'm going to contour, and I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You can use anything that you want to. The key to having a contour look more natural is to have it be more on the gray tone side. This one is. There's a lot of them that you can look at. There's in the Naked palette, not the Naked palette, the Maybelline Nudes palette. There's a gray contour shade that you can actually use to contour with as well, and that's a good drugstore contouring shade that you can use. What else is there? There's the NYX blush. Do you know what that's in? The NYX blush in Taupe is also a good contouring shade.
A good contour kit.
If you can find it. Because it's always sold out. Yeah, NYX also has like a good contour kit. They have little individual contours, and one has a really good gray tone in it, but again, that one's always sold out too. So the way I've been contouring recently is I take this Lorac brush. It's kind of like the NARS Ita brush in the fact that it's more flat and it's very slim. But this just provides a really harsh, nice contour line that you can blend out from there, and it's kind of a easy for beginners brush, if you will. You can use anything that you want to contour with. I am just going to be using this. So I'm going to be taking Subconscious from the Kat Von D palette, and I am going to start contouring my face. So you want to contour in the hollows of your cheeks, and really there's a lot of different ways you can find it. You can kind of suck in like I do, and it kind of helps. You can also just kind of like feel where your cheek bone stops. It's like right there. Or from the top of your ear down to the corner of your mouth is another way you can do it. I like to start a little higher though, so I can give the appearance that I have high cheekbones, because I really don't. So I just kind of pat the product on closer to my hairline. And then once I have the majority of the product there, I slowly bring it down. And then I kind of blend it upwards. You want the base of your contour closer to your hairline to be darker so that it looks more natural and you don't have this long, dark, harsh line down the side of your face. And already you can see I look like I have a cheekbone. And it may seem harsh at first, but you can always blend it out. Then I'm going to take that and just lightly go over the sides of my forehead and my hairline again. And also my jawline. Then to contour my nose, I just take this e.l.f. contour brush. It's really small and it's just kind of round. And I'll take that same Subconscious color and just tap it in there and find the side of my nose and just lightly go down the side all the way to my brow, down to the tip of my nose. Then to give the appearance of a button nose, if you will, I'll round it at the tip and kind of do a little circle. And then just blend it out. And then to make your bottom lip appear a little fuller, you can also take some and run it just under your bottom lip. Now to highlight and set the highlighter, brighten it back up, I'm going to be taking Lyric and Levitation, which I've hit pan on sadly, and I'm going to mix the two and go over all the areas that we highlighted using concealer. Your contour gets a little messy, you can always take some of the lighter powder and run it along the bottom. And I usually kind of let that sit for a little bit and do like my lower lash line or my eyebrows, which I actually need to do that right now. So I'm going to let this kind of bake, if you will, and finish the rest of my makeup. Now that the rest of my eye makeup is done and my brows are on, I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to be using the Milani Luminoso blush, which is my favorite blush of all time. And I'm just going to go right over top of my contour. And normally people tell you to put your blush on the apples of your cheeks, which you can do, but like I said before, I want to make my face look more angular. So I'm just taking my blush right here and bringing it back and not putting anything on the apples of my cheeks. Next, I'm going to highlight, and I've talked about this before, but I'm going to be using my Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette. And the yellow shade, which I think is Subsolar, is my favorite shade in this palette. So that is what I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown blush brush just to highlight with. You can really highlight, you don't have to highlight at all, but you can highlight anywhere. I personally like to do it right on the very tops of my cheeks and around my brow. And then on my cupid's bow and my nose. You can also put a little bit on the apples of your cheeks, your chin, whatever you want to do. But I get oily there, so I don't want to have any more highlight than I need to have. Highlight the tip of my nose as I flipped the camera off. I was like, and the bridge of my nose. Bing!
Holla!
Then to blend it all out and make it look a lot more seamless and not so white here, I am just taking a large stippling brush and running it over everything. Now I'm just going to set everything with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. Pat it in with my beauty blender. So as you can tell, you just look a lot more put together and my face looks slimmer, which I enjoy personally. Whenever you contour, I don't do this on a daily basis, usually if I'm going out or if I know my picture is going to be taken, or sometimes if I just want to walk around feeling like I own the world. That's when I contour. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a few things. If not, thanks for watching this far anyways, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. That's a great face to zoom in on.
Right?
Oh crap! I meant to take a before and after shot of contouring.
Dang it!
Oh well. I'm trying to suck up the snot. Just let Urban Decay my full face, and I have like a hoodie on. Yes. I look like an alien.
No, I'm about to rob someone.
Yeah, instead of my finger lighting up into my nose.
I've never seen E.T.
Well, I saw it when I was little and it scarred me.
I was horrified.
And I was like, no.
My friend was watching it and I walked in. I was absolutely mortified. I mean,
I need to be going somewhere, but instead I'm just going to the basement. Here we
throw
go.
some bacon on it.
Here we go.
Made you a different job. Oh, you did.
Throw some bacon on it.
The one thing I love more than being with you, that's date night. Doing what I wanna do. I got sleep eyes. Sizzling. White hot. Give me that.
I am white hot. Look at this.
I'm not the worst part.
This is my video now. Snatch.
Being with you, that's date night.
Throw some bacon on it. I'm so bacon on it.
One thing I love more than being with you.
Bacon.